Hello and welcome to the tavern. Name's Jay. My lovely team it changed yet again. I'm still sticking with my rule of all rabbits. Unfortunately, there's still only 4 rabbits. That might change come June 17th when we go into Regulation MB. And basically, I'm hitting a brick wall, but not so much like a hard brick wall. So like I can power through with the team. It does what it needs to do. Each Pokemon here does something. If my hair's a mess, I just came back from work. I have to make this video. So there's probably only gonna be 2 battles. Maybe 1. And something I've been thinking about this the entire time, right? I've been thinking about what my team is, what it wants to do, what it needs to do, and how things work out. So, essentially what my team is, I want to say it's more of a balanced team that basically loses to poison for the most part. Mostly normal types. And the only 2 Pokemon that change are Zoroark and Alcremie. Now, I have been messing around with Lopunny a little bit, changing out moves. Diggersby, same thing. And I'm thinking about so I will be streaming later this same game. It will be the same team, but different moves, because I have an idea of how I want it to work. But I don't want to bore you, because I have to change out a lot of moves, a lot of things. So we're gonna use this team. Just know that when you see it later on during the live stream, come watch the live stream. It's gonna be a bit. I'm gonna go live around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Would love a lot of advice. I am looking through other channels to see what the general basics and not the meta picks. Though I am looking at what is currently meta, not meta, because the meta is ever changing at this point. What is currently on top, what is on bottom, what I need to do, what I need to watch out for. And also, starting next week, I'm gonna say this right now, starting next week, today I'm gonna go grab me a flash drive, just so I can record a lot of a lot of my battles. And from next week is either A, all new battles, or B, me going over a lot of my battles, thinking where I can, basically seeing my mistakes, where I did good, maybe having that be something a bit more helpful. And then if I do want another perspective, or another YouTuber wants to look at the battles, I can have that there as well. So that way it's hey, here you go, you help me out, and you also get content, so on and so forth. But I do need that extra bit of guidance of self-analyzing my own things, my own battles. I could do it now, but the problem is that I'm limited on space on the PC, so can't do it as much or for as long as I want to do it for. And so with that, I'm gonna set a different drive, or basically a flash drive, or a different way of doing that off to the side. That being said, let's get into the games. We'll get into everything. So sit down, relax, grab something to eat, something to drink, watch the big screen, see if you can learn from my mistakes, or if I can basically read what I need to read, do what I need to do, and let's get into it. Wrong one. I hope it is going to be a lot of me thinking aloud what I need to do. So, okay, basic sand core, right? Sand core with a trick room mode. Physical. So no Alcremie. Alcremie does not come in here. We use Zoroark as support. Because Zoroark can like go for some KOs. Depending. So like Zoroark can go for like, okay, Lopunny and Zoroark, good support, a good double support that can also like pivot. But the Farafrig, okay, you don't see it, like the Farafrig here really messes up all of that. So I think I can do like Zoroark, Diggersby, Lopunny, Azumarill. I think I can do that. Have Azumarill in the back. And then from here, figure out what I need to do. Okay. Okay, so I could fake out if I had that opportunity. So we can do that there. And I believe I can try to go for a flinch. Okay, I'm faster, I don't have to worry. Alright. So Corviknight is now burned. It's now useless. I can go for a Snarl, or I can try to get rid of the Incineroar. Actually, I think I need to get rid of the Corviknight as soon as possible, because that body press does become a nuisance. There's no real reason to go for any other because Snarl I have as like a support move rather than damage, to kind of like lower the special attack of a Pokemon, while Burn also deals with basically the bulky assholes. I could swap out Diggersby, but because Diggersby is faster, I can get more chip damage down, possibly a flinch. Incineroar probably goes for the Citrus at this point. No Citrus? Okay, that's fine. You go for Iron Head. No damage. How much do I want to keep Zoroark? I don't. I'm hoping for that flinch, but there was just no flinch. Okay. So I think at this point I could go for like an actual Azumarill. Let's see here. I think I could go for the Azumarill and then leave Lopunny for last. Yeah, we'll go for the Azumarill, because Azumarill is gonna take like basically no damage. We can go Belly Drum here, a Rock Slide. You probably do like a Parting Shot. I should probably switch out Diggersby at some point, but as long as Corviknight is here, I think that I think that's basically gonna be it. I can hope for the flinches. I haven't gotten one yet, but I can hope for like a flinch. That's fine. I am perfectly fine with that. Because you thought, and this is the big thing, right? You thought I was going for Aqua Jet. I know not to click priority moves whenever I see a Pokemon like that. Because like you either go for Trick Room, Protect, or an attacking move. And if you go for the attacking move, you probably hit up the Azumarill. And Incineroar is probably switching out now because it is going to die to this Rock Slide. Oh, I guess not. I thought it was. So I get a double KO. I don't think Farafrig is strong enough to kill. No, definitely not. Maybe. Okay, yep, I get the double KO. And now you're only stuck with what exactly? Basically nothing. Because your last two Pokemon, I don't think can stand up to like a Belly Drum Azumarill. And here's the thing, right? I'm thinking of removing Belly Drum off of Azumarill because I want to pair Azumarill with Alcremie to give it maybe not like a +6 attack, but like a +2, +4, plus whatever. Okay. And this is why, okay, so we have the Archaludon here. This is why I want to change Alcremie's and alternate movesets to have them act as a hybrid attacker into such Pokemon. Okay. I can go for a Fake Out. Thing is, this is always gonna be like the natural thing. Actually, okay, you know what? Lopunny, Zoroark. We can do the Alcremie in the back. And we can do Diggersby. You know, the biggest thing this is like the biggest thing right now. I need to be able to deal as much damage as possible to the Archaludon. All right. I can effectively go Snarl here. Diggersby can actually... Because I'm not worried about the Manectric, I'm more worried about the Archaludon. So if I Snarl, reduce both their special attacks. This is going to be the Intimidate. Archaludon Protect, that's fine. Volts, oh, critical. Okay, I see what you're going for. You're gonna keep intimidating. Okay, I see the whole playbook here. You are faster, but I see the entire playbook here. Okay. So I'm -1 attack. The Pelipper is -1. Okay. Okay, flamethrower is not gonna do much. I'm gonna have to keep up with Sonoro, and then I'm gonna have to keep up with high horsepower. Okay, so the high horsepower should KO if it lives. Soak. I get it. Soak, electroshock. Electroshock goes up to plus whatever. I no longer have, I'm no longer a ground type. I still live. Okay, so I think the Archaludon will go down. I can't do much else because it is what it is. Archaludon will go if it doesn't protect. Of course it protects. Actually, this could be beneficial. This can actually be beneficial. Citrus. Tailwind. I hate Tailwind so much. Alright. Well, I no longer... win this. How much do I need Diggersby? I really need Diggersby. Stop. And this is why I have to like. This is whatever. I lose this one. Maybe trying to like actually hit into the. What the hell? You know. And this is me getting mad because like crit after crit after crit after whatever, and it's like, what do I do? So now there's a Sinistcha on the field. There's literally nothing I can do. Like one turn of rain, 2 turns of tailwind, there's nothing I can do. Actually, there is something. There is something, but I don't know how worth it actually is. Is Light Screen even worth it? Maybe for Lopunny, yes. Because, again, you know what makes this difficult? What makes this difficult is the fact that I have no chance. Basically, with my team, I have no chance. What is up with the criticals? Like, I just don't know anymore. Okay, so the rain stops, which means that Pelipper is probably coming in. You know what it is? Like, the problem I'm having is the fact that, like, I don't have a lot of coverage moves against Archaladon, of all things. Because being both, what, a dragon and steel... Okay, so Tailwind is gone. Not gonna be enough. Did I lead wrong? Is that what it is? I don't think I led wrong. No, you know what? I really don't think I led wrong. I think I just allowed the Archaladon to just do everything. What comes out? Sinistra? Manectric. No freaking way. Oh, rain was set up again. This is gonna be the hope. This is gonna be the hope. I'm on like 2 HP in a dream. 2 electric moves. HP and a fucking drain. And you have a Sinistret in the back. I don't think I win this. Actually, okay. I have an idea. You're gonna protect the Archaladon, because you've been protecting this entire turn, entire game. No protect on an Archaladon. Manectric is gone. I don't win this. There's just no way I win. We'll play one more game, but there's just no way I win. Did I need a different moveset? Or could I have led differently? Or could I have done things differently? Honestly, I really don't know. I might have to watch this back. It could just be like I lost in team preview. Because I know the Archaludon is a bitch. Okay. How do I do this? How do I navigate this shit? I don't see a Tailwind. Okay, I think I do Lopunny Diggersby. Diggersby being the one Pokemon right now with coverage to hit everything. But I have to be careful of how I do things. I can bring in Alcremie for any shenanigans. Or do I bring Zoroark? Zoroark can do a lot of bring down. I think the Alcremie actually works well here. Because against Charizard, it doesn't stand up much to Charizard, but it can still do a lot. Charizard Venusaur. Okay. So we fake out the Venusaur. We Rock Slide. It can go for Protect. But if Charizard goes for Protect, I switch out Diggersby into Alcremie. Okay, who is worse? You know what? It's not who's worse. It's who's the bigger bitch. Yeah, we encore the Charizard here. We seriously just encore Charizard. And we can send out either Alcremie. Actually, no, we send out Zoroark. Make it pretend it's Alcremie. But we send out Zoroark. Actually, I don't think it matters. Because what's gonna end up happening is the fact that I have to double down into the Venusaur. Because Charizard isn't faster than Lopunny. But the Venusaur is faster at this point. Why Earth Power? Yeah, now Charizard has to protect here. Now I can Facade into the Venusaur. I can also Flamethrower into the Venusaur. Zoroark is gonna go down. It's the unfortunate news. Incineroar is already too late. Sleep Powder. Nice. So that means you're taking a lot of damage here. In other words, I no longer have I no longer have to worry about the Venusaur. Because it went for the sleep powder. Now it's gonna bring out Charizard to try to go for like a heat wave. It's either Charizard for the heat wave or its last Pokemon. Their last Pokemon. Garchomp. Okay. Actually, I think I swap out to Diggersby. Actually, swap out to the Alcremie. Swap out to Alcremie, Will-O-Wisp, Garchomp. Because Garchomp, it's either going for Earthquake, like switch out to Charizard for Earthquake. Nope, Fake Out. So it's not going Earthquake. It's probably going, Okay, so it's a Dragon Claw. It's a Dragon Claw set. Okay, so then I can bring out Lopunny. Can bring out Lopunny. Alcremie can go. Can set up a light screen. No, I think we do Dazzling Gleam. And I possibly pivot into Diggersby. Okay. Fake out the Garchomp. Honestly, as long as I keep Diggersby alive, I have this in the bag. I think that's what this comes down to. Charizard gets faked out. Flare Blitz into Alcremie. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Because now I can just click Rock Slide. Rock Slide, Drain Punch. And there isn't much you can really do. Garchomp is strong, yes, but I don't think there's much you can do. Double KO. And I have to point out what I think is the threat. Sometimes, you know what it is? Maybe with the Archaludon game, the problem was that the threat from the Archaludon game wasn't the Archaludon itself, but rather everything around Archaludon. And that's possibly what it could be. I'm just gonna Drain Punch. Okay. Can Diggersby live one more attack? I doubt it. I can effectively do another Drain Punch, or I could do a Facade. I think a Facade actually KOs. that scarf. I guess I needed more HP. Either that or it was an actual range of whether or not I get KO'd. Oh, that sucks. All that planning. And this is why Scarf is like an actual problem for like my team. We'll leave it there. I'm not gonna get too mad at that. Because at the very, I played the very best I can, and at that point it was just down to luck whether or not I can survive an attack. This is where like me changing movesets, we're gonna be done here. This is where me changing movesets becomes something I really need to do, because like certain Pokemon having one attacking move and it not doing anything to, like, let's say a Charizard, because oh no, fire can resist fairy for some unknown reason. Is what it is. Again, no real reason for me to get upset. It wasn't like I didn't do anything truly like egregious in that match. I played to the best of my abilities. I couldn't get the KO on the Chomp, but because of the Scarf, the Chomp the Chomp just literally took it away. In that instance, I did need Zoroark to actually burn the Chomp, but no, Zoroark was never in a position to be able to do that. Again, if I look back on it, I don't think Zoroark was in any position to take care of that, because it had already taken basically enough damage. I guess it, you know, if I didn't let the Alcremie die, no, I think it would have still, I think it would have, like, the Diggersby would have still went down because it didn't have enough defense. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you would have done differently with my team. But as I stated earlier, I am going to be changing out movesets and making more of a pivot towards 4 of my Pokemon being hybrids, and 2 of them are going to be just straight attack. Azumarill and Diggersby are going to be straight attack, but Azumarill will need maybe a little bit of setup. And the other 4 pivot between attack and support. Like Lopunny is both, like, right now both supporting and attacking with Encore and Fake Out. I might, as good as Fake Out is, I might change it. Because, like, it gets me out of situations. But because it's only, like, the 1 turn it does, granted, 1 turn is all it needs. But I'm gonna first change everything around it, because I've already started changing up a lot of movesets. This is where, like, the problem with my team begins. what moves would actually like support the others. Either way, the tavern is now closed. I shall see you all later. Have a good one, everybody.